to yet another episode of Yet Another Beer Show. I'm JT.
I'm Colin.
And, we're back here to review yet another beer.
That's what we do.
Yeah. I like that we stick to that, At least it's consistent with us. So this week we actually have a great recommendation. Often I say that I get recommendations from a local beer store here in San Francisco. The name of it actually is Healthy Spirits. Colin had pointed out that I have never actually named the place I get my beers from.
You've got to tell people where to go to get some of these great things.
Yeah. So actually, if you live in San Francisco, Healthy Spirits is at the corner of Castro and 15th here in San Francisco, and very knowledgeable. People who work there, and they have about, I would say, something like 100 beers and bottles there, all different types.
Yeah, and most of the ones that JT brings to the show, everyone from Healthy Spirits we've loved, and they've provided great recommendations.
Yes.
So normally it's the ones that we go rogue on that are ones that maybe are like our less favorites, but always great beers from there.
And they do two things very well. Actually, three things. One is beer. One is they have whiskey and other like brown liquors there, and hummus. It's very strange that they actually sell hummus within the store, and but it's like you get your beer and you get your hummus with like pita bread and stuff. It's pretty good.
Nice.
But anyway, back to the beer. So this week we have what's called Autumn Maple from the Bruery. It's based out of I believe it said Orange County.
You're in Orange County.
Yeah, California. And this beer actually, what's interesting about it is that we did a little research about it, and usually during this time, October, November, you get the pumpkin ales, pumpkin pie flavored beers and stuff. And actually, we reviewed one with Steve previously to this. And this one is actually brewed in the style of pumpkin ales, but uses yams rather than pumpkins.
Right, they've even got some witty stuff on the front of the bottle here. Well, it's actually, first off, it's a very pretty label. They got stuff in the bottom of this little paragraph. We don't need pumpkins in our beer. Big, bold, spicy, and oh so yummy. Our delicious brown ale is perfect for those cold autumn nights. So it just happens to be a cold autumn night.
Oh yeah.
And it's a perfect night to try it. I'm hoping that it actually tastes a lot like some of the fall pumpkin ales that you have. But I'm interested to see what the yam flavors bring in. But normally these are going to be marked by spice, like you're going to sense spices and things like that.
You're going to get more of the spicy flavor. But actually, when this was recommended, it apparently has like not just a strong yummy flavor. It's actually got yummy flavor. Yeah, it's actually apparently like maple syrup and like brown sugar. So it's supposed to be pretty sweet when you drink it.
So what you're saying is it should be like pancakes.
I'm hoping actually there could be a pancake beer out there. Let's give it a try.
Sure.
Oh, please don't explode. Please don't explode.
They're also known for making very difficult to open tops. That really lock in the yaminol flavor.
Oh. So it's brewed in a Belgian style ale. So I believe it's like 9 to 10% alcohol here. What can I say? I usually do get the higher alcohol content beers. It's just a preference.
Yeah, and then there's some serving suggestions on there. They talk about how this is it's a little bit warmer than your average beer. So I think they say the ideal drinking temperature is about 55 degrees. So if you have a wine cellar, you can keep some things at 55 degrees on. That's great. But otherwise, you may want to just pull it out of the fridge a little bit before you want to go to it and let it warm up a little bit.
Yeah, and that's actually what we've done.
Yeah.
It smells very sweet. I mean, you can smell it. It's got a nice head, just like any Belgian night would get, and
it smells kind of like sweet potatoes. I can definitely smell the yamminess.
I smell more of the brown sugar.
It's got like a nice frothy head, and it's got really good color. So let's just dive in.
Yeah, nice thick
Cheers.
Brown color and. Oh wow! You can.
So would you pour it on your pancakes?
I would compliment my pancakes with this. When I pour it on, it's like some people have Cheerios, the classic college breakfast of beer and Cheerios.
This could be something. Hey, say maybe you slept in Sunday after a crazy Saturday night, and you're gonna have some pancakes, but it ends up being 2 in the afternoon. Add some of this.
Forget the Bloody Marys.
I don't want to keep harping on the pancakes, but it's got a lot of really good flavors, and you definitely taste the syrup, and it doesn't have this It doesn't have the same spices that a lot of like Oktoberfest beers have and things like that. You can taste the spices, but it's not really it's different in a way.
Yeah, no, I definitely taste like the brown sugar and actually like probably like nutmeg or something I guess is on it. It's very thick when you drink it. The taste definitely, like after you have a sip of it, it's still on your tongue. And you know, some beers don't actually have that, but like this one is just, it's heavy in terms of its drinkability.
It's heavy, but it has a good aftertaste. It's not bitter in any way. It's really very pleasant to drink. It's really easy, and you know, it doesn't have one of those aftertastes that make you need to drink more because you need to get that flavor out of your mouth. But it tastes good enough that you just probably could go through this huge big bottle in a not too long.
Well, you know, a lot of like the seasonal beers that I usually go through, you know, in terms of like flavored pumpkin or, you know, just of that variety, I usually find that I can't, you know, it's nice to have one. You know, it's been very rare where I've had the opportunity where I've had one and I'm like, oh, I can go for another one, right? And actually, I think the way this is brewed, because it is so nicely like in sort of like traditional Belgian style, that I could, you know, this is mine, you know, like I could keep drinking this.
Yeah. But the nice thing is, if you are feeling nice, you can share this with your friends. It's a good size. I don't think they have a smaller bottle of this. This is the size, right?
Yes, this was the size.
So you don't have your
it's a standard 700 milliliters.
Yeah. You don't have your regular 12-ounce size, so it's not, you know, this could be for you and a buddy, you and two buddies, unless you really like it. So try it first and see if you know, want to share or want to keep. But it's very good. I thoroughly enjoy it.
Yeah. See, this is the best part about the show, and what people don't realize is, you know, we just keep drinking, and you know, it's amazing sometimes when I go back and watch ourselves. Like, we're tasting the beer, but we're also drinking the beer pretty fast when we do it.
Well, you gotta take it in a bunch of different ways.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that covers everything with this beer.
It's a great beer. Yeah, I mean, it's great. It's great for any like sipping or just going through. It's great. It's the Bruery's Autumn Maple. It's delicious, and it's a beer with yams, no pumpkins.
Yeah, it's a welcome difference in terms of like, the flavor beers. So anyway, that's Colin.
That's JT.
And thank you for watching yet another episode of Yet Another Beer Show.
Remember to check us out online, Facebook, Twitter, yetanotherbiershow.com. Cheers.
Cheers.
This video is going to be the best one.
Yeah,
We haven't even had anything to drink yet.
Nope.
I mean, I did.